It's always like it's right there. Okay. Be cool. That's cool. I got more.
Red, what's up, buddy?
What's your Dutch name again? I forgot.
Red. Red is good. He's cute, right?
Skid.
Hey,
The pooch.
good boy. Good boy. I know you're a good boy.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How are you doing?
Hello.
Welcome to the Punk Rock Review. This is an interesting episode because, as you cannot tell, now I know it may look similar. We're not in my office right now.
No, we're not.
We're actually in the men's room at the local Five and Dime.
This is true.
But no, we're at a place called Stay Gold, and this is in Oakland, right?
Stay Gold. Yeah, this is Oakland. This is West Oakland.
You know my friend Nitty? This is freaking rad. Dude, high five.
We've had
Dude,
a
in
fun-
real
we've
life,
had
that
a
wasn't a
fun couple
Wi-Fi,
days.
that was a high five. Yeah, man, we've been hanging out for like the last, I don't know, let's say 36 hours or so.
Yeah.
Chilling.
Yeah.
About right. You got to meet Kevin in person, which was cool. We cruised around, went to some record stores. The city is beautiful, man. I liked it out here. It was cool. I'm going to do a whole breakdown video when I get home, so there's no point in doing that right now. But yeah, man, this city is pretty nice, dude. So tell me a little bit about this spot we're in.
I'm glad you had a good time. Yeah, I'm super happy you finally got a chance to get out here. I know we've been talking all the time, and I'm like, yeah, just wait until you come, you'll see, and you saw. So super happy about that. This spot here is a local barbecue restaurant that opened, I don't even remember, maybe 70 years ago at this point. And,
That's pretty recent.
Yeah, and I think it's changed ownership. It caught fire a couple times, burned down, it was robbed. It's gone through some shit. Yeah,
It has.
This place has gone through some shit. But it's also a local venue.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
Punk bands. They play in the restaurant itself.
Check this out.
It's all ages venue too.
So right over here, right there is where the bands will play. There's like vinyl records all over the wall. It's like, I mean, it's like a little like, in Texas we have stuff kind of like this. They don't have like venues and stuff in them. It's like, it'll be like, how do I say this? This will be like, we have places that are like this,
Yeah.
but it's usually like Hispanic ran, and they'll have a little bit of barbecue, they'll have tacos, and they'll typically have like quarter pool tables.
Okay.
Instead of a little venue, they'll have that. And so people come in and they'll listen to jukebox and they'll dance and they'll play pool, and it's like a restaurant / bar, but it's usually Hispanic owned, at least in where I'm at.
Sure.
So the aesthetics and the shape, I'm very familiar with this, but like the fact that it is like a restaurant and in a venue,
Yeah.
I think is awesome, man.
Right, yeah.
I can't think of anything that we've had even close to this in Houston, honestly.
It's one of the main all ages venues in
You have to have those.
in Oakland right now, and especially for punk, you need all ages shows. You know what I mean? Like that's where the energy is, for the most part. So we're thankful around here to have a lot of all ages shows, either at houses or places like this. It's pretty big in the Bay Area. Yeah.
It was funny, we were talking earlier about how like the punk scene is like okay, so last night we went and saw Judge, Integrity, and Earth Crisis, right? And so I was noticing that there was a very big split in the scene of the crowd of people.
Yeah.
It was like 20 to 25 year olds, and then there was this big gap, and then it was like 35 to 45 year olds.
Yep.
And while I thought that was amazing, and I stand by that, that was awesome, you have to have the youth in order to keep a scene alive. So an all-ages venue is not only important, but a necessity. And so like places like this are incredibly important. So
I agree.
I would love to come out one day and see a show here. It was really cool. I got a media wristband last night. Dude, Gilman is a different thing, man.
Yeah, what did you think of Gilman?
Dude, Gilman
What was
was
your experience like? Tell me. Was it what you thought it would be?
honestly no.
How did you imagine it?
So
versus
I imagined it as a lower ceiling, bigger sprawling place, right?
I see.
I don't know why. I just had this like vision in my head of it, and I've seen pictures of it stuff, so I don't know why I thought that, but I thought it was going to be lower, it's shaped a little different, but I loved it. Like what I thought about it doesn't even matter. I thought it was awesome. The people that ran that place were incredible. I wish I could remember names. I talked to a few people, and they were really nice. They gave me flyers right out they have like this viewing thing outside where you're by the ticket, like the ticket spot, where it has like, upcoming events, and they had behind glass, they had the flyer, and they pulled the flyer out and gave it to me. Once they figured out I came in from Houston, they were super gracious and gave me that. But like, they gave me a media wristband so I could get on the stage and film. So that the angle that I got is a considerably better angle than I typically get.
Yeah.
I'm not like way back from the stage. I'm starting to get better at this stuff and learn how to maneuver my way around clubs and talk to people. And I get nervous when I do that. I hate being a burden. And I also don't think that I'm important. So I don't go over there like, hey, I'm the guy here that's filming. Let me, hell yeah, thanks, brother. Like, I'm not going, I'm the guy filming. Let me go over here and do this. It's not like that. Oh my goodness, this is so awesome.
You want to show what you got?
Yeah, so I got this, being from Texas, I was a little skeptical, but I wanted to try it. So they gave me this plate with, it's got toasted bread. It's like a baguette with pulled pork. And I love coleslaw like a lot, and I don't eat much right now, so I'm gonna take some of this with me to the airport. I have a kind of a late flight. Oh, this looks the coleslaw looks fire. I'm not gonna front, dude. That looks good. If that tastes half as good as it looks, I'm gonna be super excited.
You might be happy with it.
Yeah, I'll eat in a minute. I need to get some barbecue sauce. I forgot to do that.
No sweat.
But Gilman was crazy, dude. Like, I don't know. It was a great place. Now, what I envisioned and what I saw were vastly different. But on a scale of 1 to 10, my enjoyment level was like a 10.
Yeah.
I got to talk to everybody that played. Nobody was being weird. There was no pretentious behavior at all. It was just straight up like, Dwayne was hanging out outside. Mike Judge was hanging out outside.
Yeah.
It was crazy, man. They were just chilling. My only complaint was that they didn't have the shirts that I wanted in my size. That was it. And that's not really a big deal. It just, I wanted to buy the shirt
You got
there.
the integrity one, or did you get the all three bands?
I got the all three bands, but I wanted the 924 Gilman Street on blue. I wanted that shirt specifically.
Did you get the shirt?
No, they didn't have my size. They only had like a small and a double XL, and I was just like,
no larges.
no larges or XLs. I would have taken a medium, but it's okay. The person told me to check on that website in a few weeks, and they might have some more.
Yeah.
I'm okay with ordering one. I did buy a medium of one. I had to lose some more weight and get into it, but I had to buy a Gilman shirt, man. I had so much fun in that place. It was cool, man. Like, to know that the people that I love came from that building is crazy. Like, I was in there looking around going, okay, where were they? Like, where did they stand? Where did they sit? What is that where the stage has always been?
It's never changed.
That is
It's
nuts.
it's been that way since the very beginning. All they did was really add maybe some words and some art on the walls and different flags. But every band that's played there, you probably didn't see this, but every band that's played there is like written on this like on the wall.
I did see that. It was freaking nuts.
And it's overwhelming. There's like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds.
Yeah,
I mean the couch. There's a running joke like don't sit on the couch at Gilman. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't recommend it.
You'll get scabies or whatever. And, that couch has been there fucking millennia. But that stage, that stage is where you see all those old Gilman photos of Op IB and Lancet and Krumstein and AFI and all the bands
So
that we
crazy.
love playing.
So crazy.
Sometimes bands will set up on the floor, which I prefer doing. I'm not a big stage guy.
You personally?
I would love to play on the floor. I prefer playing on the floor instead of stages. You're right down there with everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it depends on the show.
In general, I'm not. Stages are.
I like a good 18-inch tall stage. Just like basically a step.
Something to elevate.
Just a little bit, so you can just be like just above. Everybody can see. Because that's the problem with floor shows for me. Is that when you're short or in the back, you can't see anything.
It's really you.
What's up, Brandon? Oh, it's okay.
So-
This dog is awesome, by the way.
Yeah, this is my dog.
What's up, buddy?
He was on the adventures for some of it.
What's up, buddy?
We obviously couldn't take him to the show last night, but
He's wiped out right now. He's like, I just want to go lay down. Actually, he's pretty happy in your lap.
yeah. But yeah.
So what?
I'm glad that we were able to go.
How long have you been in this area? Your whole life?
In Oakland,
Just like
specifically the city?
yeah. Oh, it's the Bay Area.
I'm from the Bay Area.
That's what I thought. Okay.
But the Bay Area,
So, but that's San Jose, San Francisco,
depending
Oakland.
on people from the Bay, people from up here will scoff at me if I say that San Francisco is the Bay Area because it's the Valley, but it's a part of the Bay.
So technically Oakland is the Bay Area?
Yeah,
Okay.
100%.
I don't know my
the
geography very
geography
well.
of the Bay. San Jose is about 40 miles south of Oakland.
Okay.
You know, so it's like the burbs, you know what I mean?
Sure.
It's kind of like...
So Oakland is like the spot, and then outside of that is still technically, it's like
Oakland,
Cypress being Houston.
Oakland and the surrounding areas are the spot. Like,
Okay.
here's the Bay, that body of water that separates...
Sure. So, okay, that is basically like Houston and the surrounding areas, like Cypress is still Houston, but it's not?
Right. Kind of like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'm from the Bay Area, but for all intents and purposes, I've been living in Oakland for the past 8 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what was your first like experience at a Bay Area punk rock show?
I mean, Bay Area punk rock show?
Yeah.
I was like 15 years old.
Yeah.
14.
Yeah. That's what I figured.
Back in the 90s, I mean, you know, in the suburbs, there were shows at the library and like.
Oh, that's cool.
And like the senior center, you know, you got like ska bands and stuff like that playing.
Oh yeah, we had that
all
stuff
ages shows.
at places like that.
And then you know, I remember I saw Corrupted Peasant, my first like local punk show, like actual punk show. I saw Corrupted Peasant Farmers, who became Angry for Life later.
Yeah.
That was like one of the first punk bands I saw in San Jose. At a high school in one of the rooms.
Oh, where?
So there was a teacher that was probably a punk that was cool with a student putting on a show.
That's crazy.
In one of the rooms.
That's crazy.
So it legit was at a high school, like after hours. It was one of the best
That's
sense of
wild. That's
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
One time I did you said you were about 15 when you did that?
I want to say I was about 15. Yeah, I was like 14, 15 years old.
When was the first time you went to a place like Gilman?
Gilman, man, I gotta really, really dig deep for that one. I think the first time I stepped foot in Gilman was probably like 98, 99.
That's crazy. That's a
Yeah.
long time ago, man.
Yeah.
That's a long time ago.
Right before the millennium, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a divide, you know, I wasn't an East Bay kid, you know, like if you were a kid growing up around Berkeley or Oakland, it was easier for you to have access to Gilman, you know what I'm saying? You were 5-10 minutes away. For us, we didn't have cars in San Jose. So the scene was so split up and divided. And I mean, like, Gilman seemed, it might as well have been 100 miles away for us.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
If you have
Houston's
no
real
way to get
sprawling,
there.
so like going to Fitzgerald's, being
Yeah.
from Cypress, we're like,
Right.
yeah, but nobody has a car. We're all
No one has
16.
cars or money.
It's like that's a 45-minute drive from
Right.
where we were at. And it's
Right.
like, dude, in miles on a map, it's only like a little distance, and you're like, that's not that far. Yes, it
Exactly.
is. You don't have a car. You don't. And back in Cypress, the buses don't go out there. Like there's no public transportation in Cypress, Texas. That doesn't exist.
Yeah.
But that's interesting.
So
That's it for you, buddy. It's like it is. I want to try this coleslaw, see if it's any good.
do it, man. We're gonna do a food
It
test.
sucks.
Do a
It
little
tastes
taste
so
test.
sad.
We gotta hype up Stay Gold, man. Don't.
Is that purple cabbage? It is.
Don't
Okay,
let
I'm
it
just. Oh wow, there's no. This doesn't have like weird shit in it. I'm so happy.
What do you think?
Give me a second. Wow, it's way different than Texas. This has like a ranch flavor in it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's got a ranchy kind of flavor going on.
Yeah, it's kind of like a. Texas, it's got less tart. Yeah, it's the flavor. It's got ranch in there somewhere. Something, maybe dill.
The dill. Yeah, it's probably giving the dill a little
Maybe
bit.
dill.
I'm pretty sure they're using just mayo for the
No.
base.
No. Well, the base maybe, but they would put ranch seasoning in that mayo, I would think.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit, but it might be dill, but it's good.
Glad you like it.
I wasn't. I'm so weird about this stuff. Trying to figure out because I think it might be dill.
Go with that salad. So,
He won't know. Don't play. That'd be super weird if he was like, I have no clue actually.
honestly, bro, I don't know. So yeah. You went to one of the most historical venues
Dude, it was like
in California,
It was so crazy.
and in punk. Shit.
There we go.
And we got Rancid on the radio behind us.
Yeah, I need some barbecue sauce. That's fire.
You like it?
Yeah, it's
Good
good.
shit.
Yeah.
Good shit. I'm glad the main event was actually satisfying.
The bread will be fine. I'll go get a little bread. I'm just glad I need barbecue. I forgot to say barbecue sauce on the side. I get nervous, dude. I have all this like confidence and stuff when I'm doing something like professional. When I'm like out in the world, like talking to people and stuff, I have major anxiety. I get like what's that called when you feel like you're not worth a shit? I get that all the time, dude. It's so bad. Like I'll go up to a musician who I have every right in the world to go talk to, and I'm just like, I don't want to bother him. And in reality, the person's probably thinking like, yo, you're a fan, dope.
You love to talk to
And my brain just won't let me do it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, this place is great, man. I'm gonna do a whole breakdown video, so I don't want to keep talking about that.
Yeah.
Cause I got like footage and stuff. I'm gonna probably do like a voiceover on some of
When
it.
you go home, you'll be able to kind of process the experience. And
Right. But like my immediate reaction. What's up? What's up?
Oh, sorry.
No.
No. Join the conversation, man.
Scoot up. Yeah, bring your chair.
I just want to see if somebody wants to know. This time is the last hour.
Hey,
Are you okay with being in a video?
I forgot to be particular with the bread. When I buy a loaf of bread toasted that's just plain, they put pickles and shit on it. And then
So you want the same but toasted? Because we only have either that one or gluten free.
No. Same thing, toasted, but no pickles and stuff, just bread.
Okay.
And then a side of barbecue sauce. I'll buy it. I don't care about that. I just want
That's
to.
all
How long have you been here? You grown up here in the Bay Area?
No.
By the way, it's Javi. He's hanging out. I met him on the stream, and we've been trying to like link up and talk and stuff. And busy guy. So I'm glad to be able to meet him in person.
Close to 20 years, I think, actually.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Yeah. Came from Peru.
Peru?
And stuff, yeah.
That's crazy, man.
That's cool.
How did you were you already into punk music before you got here?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But honestly, a lot more on like, I could say like probably like early Lookout, some Fat Writers bands,
That's my shit right there, bro.
MXPX.
Yeah. Oh, the
and
MXPX.
bands like that.
Yeah, Blank 77, MXPX.
Right.
Yeah.
But a lot of Argentinian punk too. Most of Argentinian punk bands are like very like Ramones-y kind of.
Okay.
So South American punk in general. A lot of that.
There we go. Boom. Yeah, this way we can maybe get. I was thinking about maybe making sure I didn't even consider the microphone. So, what was the first thing that you did in the Bay Area in regards to punk? Was there a show you went to that you can remember?
As for like big show, Circle Jerks and GBA show, the Fillmore.
Oh, wow.
This was at least 04
That's crazy.
or something like that.
How old were you?
19 maybe?
Still a kid, huh?
Yeah.
That's
It was
awesome.
sick. Then, do you remember the Pound?
I was telling Randall that I grew up in San Jose, so we never.
Okay.
It was hard for us to come to the city.
Okay.
We didn't. No one had cars. You know what I mean? And we were so young, so we didn't. I mean, I saw there was this thing called the List. It was this guy at Stanford, Steve Kepler.
List. Yeah.
Yeah. He would actually put together a list of all the shows in the Bay Area, physically.
Oh, that's awesome.
So then you would every week you'd go to this list on the internet, and you went to Stanford University, right?
Okay.
The funny thing about that guy is like, he would insist to pay. People were like, dude, just go in. I swear to
He was
God.
in a wheelchair, right?
Steve List? No, I haven't seen him in like maybe 5 years.
He was the guy that put together the list of all
Yeah,
the
remember
stuff.
I had.
So then, I don't think I ever met the guy. Or if I did, I don't remember what he looks like. But and then you would see like what's going on that day. You know what I mean?
That's
So,
awesome.
If he did that since like probably 89 or something.
Yeah.
Obviously printed version.
Yeah, that's cool.
Now you just go, it's Foopee, Foopee.
It was spoopy.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Basically,
Dude, that's awesome.
every
And that's
show
where
and
that's
It's
where
like
you
it's
would
like
go.
was it like a green sheet for punk shows?
Yeah,
Like a, what do you call that? Like a,
that's pretty cool.
it's not a
Bad Smut
tablet,
was
but-
another one too, right? 1-800 Bad Smut.
Huh? Oh yeah. You would call that.
It was like a hotline.
For what?
Bad Smut.
For
Shows.
shows.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I legit
Yeah.
thought you were talking about like
Tomorrow,
something
that
like
was-
True House record.
Yeah.
Something.
So
dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, I
It's like
mean,
movie hotline. You call it, and they're like,
exactly.
on Saturday, you got.
Movie phone.
Basically, that's what it was. Yeah.
It's like Mr. T Experience. It's
Yeah.
playing with your mom.
But like that list, the Pound, that was basically where bands like, I'm talking about 15 years ago, like Casualties or
Yeah.
I don't know, US Bombs or bands
yeah.
like that would play there.
That's awesome.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Pound SF, that's right.
Yeah. Very good.
And yeah. So you came straight to Oakland, huh?
Yeah.
So then
Well,
you were much closer to
I
all the
was
stuff up here.
a lot, mainly San Francisco, quite a bit.
Okay.
But kind of like similar situation to what Nitty's saying. At that time, I didn't have a car, so most of what I had to
That'll
do
make
was
it
San
hard.
Francisco.
Yeah.
You know. Then I started then some friends there was this place called Mission Records, and they used to have shows in the back of the shop.
Cool.
But those shows were say from 5 to 9 or something like that.
Yeah.
And from
So
there,
early.
Yeah, and from there, kids would go to Gilman.
Oh, that's awesome.
So,
dude,
kinda
man, my dream is to have a record store that's at my own place so that I can have shows somewhere on the premises, even if it's out in the parking lot. Like, there's some places in Houston do that. There's a place called Sound Revolution. They'll have shows in the parking lot, and they'll close at 8, maybe 9, but by 7, people start to set up outside, and they'll just use the sidewalk, set up. And there's a band called Piss Test that I saw there. They was my friends. That's the first place I got to see him play. It's this little skate. It's like a skate shop, record store type place.
Yeah.
It's in the middle of the city too. It's really random. You'll be driving by, what are all these kids doing in the parking lot? They're moshing and shit. It's awesome. But
here's what that show I was telling you about with what's the name of that band from Rum Kicks?
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They play here.
Rum Kicks
They
play
did?
here?
Yeah, with
The Korean band? The Korean, right?
That show was bad.
Was that Starving Wolves in this place?
Yeah.
That's awesome,
It was
dude.
bad.
That is badass. Shout out
Starving Wolves.
Starving
Yeah, I
Wolves.
was telling you about that.
Dude, shout out Starving Wolves. Shout out Casualties. Them boys are coming
Did
through
you go to
pretty
that
soon.
one? Huh? Did you come to that show?
No.
That was cool, dude.
What was it?
That's sometime last year.
That was maybe 8 months ago, maybe a year ago,
Right?
somewhere,
Yeah.
somewhere like that. I went to that same show in San Antonio.
Oh man, I missed that one. We had a customer.
Oh, the owner.
Okay.
Hey, Mouse.
But yeah,
Look at that.
I would there we go.
I mean, I'm glad,
It's all right. I'm not really tripping if I'm in the frame. I just wanted to make sure the mic
glad
was
that,
close to us.
Javi got a chance to.
Oh, dude, no. I had to have all my homies involved.
He'll be back.
Yeah. I'm gonna set this up so, and then I'll scoot over a little closer to you.
It's all right. Let me just scoot over
This
here.
little tripod thing is ridiculously convenient. There we go.
There we
Continue
go.
the conversation like this. But okay, so let's see. Yo, what about that band? Okay, what was the band that the guy said that we listened to in the car yesterday?
The Strike
Dude.
from Minneapolis. Yeah.
Okay, I found another obsession of mine. I have got to find music from this band. It's called, dude. It's
You could probably find it. Yeah.
I think I'll be able to find it. It's called The Strike, and it sounds so much like One Man Army, or maybe
Yeah.
vice versa. I don't know. I gotta find.
D4 kind of one man army
Yeah,
sounding stuff.
yeah. And then there's also, I was listening to, Undertones on the way out here, right? Or
Belltones.
no, Belltones. Dude, I've done that every time. The Belltones. Sorry.
The Belltones. Yeah.
On my way out here, Cheap Trinket is the album. How can I get the album right but the band name wrong?
Cheap Trinkets. Yeah.
That band also has a lot of similar sounds to, say, Woman Army and
That's right.
Swingin' Utters a lot. And I've always liked them. For some reason, I never placed the sounds. And then when I'm on my way out here, I'm learning stuff.
Well, you didn't tell them the story.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
you
you were
told me.
listening to the Belltones on the way over here,
Such a weird, random story.
and one of the record stores we went to in Oakland, I tell Randall, I'm like, yeah, I think the guy behind the counter is the singer of the Belltones.
Dude, it was crazy.
And Randall's like, really? I'm like, yeah.
I'm Googled it real fast. 'Cause I don't know what they look
yeah,
like.
and I'm like, I was almost positive it was. I didn't want to assume. I didn't want to walk up to him and say it. You know what I mean? But, we're shopping and looking around for some records, and Randall's buddy actually did the dirty work and asked him. He's like, hey, aren't
Yeah,
you
Kevin's
Belltones?
like, hey, you're the
And-
singer of the Belltones, right?
And he's like,
yeah, Belltones.
Yeah, Belltones.
Dude, I'm so not
and
getting
then
it
he's
right.
like, yeah, I am. And then Randall just naturally had
Oh,
a
no.
conversation with
Dude.
him about
5
about
minutes after
stuff.
we were there, I'm standing in the corner and I hear one chord. One chord is all it took, remember?
a bullshit detector.
And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, and they were like, what? And I was like, y'all hear that? And they were playing Bullshit Detector, and it blew my mind. And that's how I had that was my conversation starter with him.
That's right.
I'm like, hey, did you play this on purpose? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, oh man, that's awesome. And he was like, why? I was like, these are my friends, man. I help them put out some records or whatever. And he was like, oh, I love Richard. And I'm like, oh, dude, boom. Me and him are friends now. It was awesome. He's super sweet, dude. He's gonna come on the show hopefully pretty soon. And he knows Mark from TKO real well, so I've made some really, really good friends that I'm gonna benefit from having.
Yeah.
And I hate that I say it like that, but like that's the case, you know. And I'm really grateful, and I'm humbled by everybody's kindness and their willingness to spend time talking to me. It's pretty amazing. That record store was really great.
Yeah.
This place has, I think San Francisco, it's gonna sound weird, but up until now, Pittsburgh has been my favorite place that I've visited. It was amazing. I had such a good time there, and the weather wasn't even good. I can only imagine what it's like when the weather's great.
Was it cold, rainy, and
It
shit?
was drizzly and like kind of cold, right? Man, this place is pretty though, dude. San Francisco is the shit. I can't wait to come back to Oakland. San Francisco, like, you're gonna see a ton of footage of me just driving around Nitty with just music on in the background. I'm gonna put music over it, and you can just watch us drive around. And I was just getting as many pretty scenery shots as I could. I'll put some photos up. Yeah, man. It's an interesting trip. Interesting trip. What's your? Do you have a favorite? So okay. Explain to me the difference between Oakland punk bands and like San Francisco punk bands, because that's something that you brought up, and I was like, oh, I never really thought about that.
Well, there's like a, I don't know.
I'm gonna grab something while you're telling me this.
So go ahead. There's a divide between the Bay, right? I mean, you got your East Bay stuff, right? Berkeley, Oakland. Javi could probably weigh on this too. And then you got the West Bay punk stuff, which I'm a little bit less familiar with, but like, you know, if you go a little south of San Francisco, you got like all like the 625 like thrash bands like Spaz and like, you know, all that shit that came out of like, you know, Redwood City and the Peninsula. We're talking about the like split between San Francisco punk and East Bay punk.
Yeah, that's quite a bit.
But there's like a different scenes, right? The San Francisco stuff and the East Bay stuff. Can you kind of explain more maybe about that, or what the difference is?
Perhaps a little bit. I don't go to local shows as much as you say now.
Yeah.
But before, you see, like, you know how in LA you have a lot of like the backyard kind of scene.
Dude, LA's way different.
Yeah.
LA's way different.
See, like, you're from San Jose, right?
Yeah.
You get a lot of like,
A lot of backyard shows.
the Latino like punk metal or
A lot of Latino
Yeah,
punk
like,
stuff.
a lot of the bandanas and like,
quite a bit.
I love that scene, bro.
I remember
Aesthetically, nice.
a while ago, Elvis from Left Alone.
Yeah.
They were playing somewhere. Do you remember the place Annie Social Club?
Yeah, they shut down, didn't they?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
closed down, yeah.
They played there one time, and I remember Elvis. What's up, Elvis? He was like, "Hey, some people in my neighborhood get shot for those bandanas or some shit like that."
Oh, wow.
Because you know people were wearing like blue or red, whatever. I mean,
Yeah, that's no dice. I wear a black bandana in my back pocket. Sometimes on my head,
So-
I'm sweating real bad.
I kind of wish you were around. Well, there was like a San Jose punk show going on because those kids get rowdy.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be back out here
Often-
for sure.
And there are often shows like underneath overpasses,
That's so
Oh, yeah.
dope.
on freeways,
That's
or
awesome.
like in a backyard. But like, you know, there's always some like some bullshit breaking out and lighting off like firecrackers and Roman candles and just like the debauchery. You know, it's very. These are like suburban, mostly Latino kids that are just fucking, you know,
Say hi.
going hard.
Say hello. Say hello. Hello.
Yeah, Left Alone is playing.
Oh, I love that band.
November something in Santa Cruz.
That band's awesome. Dude, you know what? This is a song that up until like, this song right here is one up until like, so I don't know if y'all can hear it or not, but it's Junkie Man from Out Come the Wolves. Up until like, maybe like 8 months ago, somewhere between 8 and 12 months, if you'd asked me, what's the one song on Out Come the Wolves that you don't like? It was this one. And
Really?
I don't remember what it was. I think I was doing research on a video and I found out some information on the story of the song. And so I listened to it again with a whole different perspective, and now I love this song. It's so, my whole life I didn't like this song. I didn't like hate it, I just didn't like it a lot. It was the only one that
You had skip.
if I needed to make room on a mixtape, this is the one that was coming off, basically, right?
Yeah.
You know, but
But now you love it.
I don't love it, but I like it a lot, man. It's weird. My musical taste and my taste in movies have been changing recently.
Yeah.
The last few years, I've changed a lot.
What's your favorite one on this record?
Rancid?
On this
No,
record.
on this album.
On this album,
Mine's Journey to the East Bay, 'cause that's my favorite song of all
my
time.
favorite song on the song has to be Olympia, Washington.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's good, too.
Yeah.
I also like the Valley City Train.
Oh,
Those
that's
Two Chainz
cool.
good song too, yeah.
I like
Old
this, you
Friend.
can't
I like
understand-
Old Friend a lot too.
Old Friend's my second favorite song of all time, because I have personal connection to the lyrics back in the song.
I think mine might be Us Wicked.
As
Because it's a great
song.
song, man.
We were just
I
talking about that.
love the whole story and the whole thing. Like, and that's one of the things I always loved about his songwriting in general.
Stories.
It's it's like he just texts you, like, oh yeah, my home.
What's your favorite Rancid album?
Cinematic.
He is going to kick me out of the podcast if I say this.
Oh, 2000?
That's probably my top 2.
Oh my goodness.
I love this.
He's gonna kick me out of here.
Okay, stop. No, just kidding. No, probably.
Rancid 2000.
I could say Let's Go.
Yeah, that's my
And
favorite.
now Come the Wolves in this. Sorry, in 2000.
In 2000?
I would say that.
Let's Go is my favorite album.
So record is so
My
sick.
my top 3 Rancid albums is obviously Out Come the Wolves is my favorite album, period. I think I have to go Let's Go and then Troublemaker. Like, I think Troublemaker is such an underrated record in general because nobody gives it a chance because it's a later album by a legacy band at this point. And I get it. I understand that completely. I don't listen to the new Blink-182. I don't listen to the new Sum 41 album. If a new No Effects album comes out, I don't care about that. Rancid's my favorite band, so I care about them, so I went and listened to it. And I couldn't believe how good I liked it, or how good it was, how much I liked it. But, yeah, and that might be a hot take, but I mean, at this point, I just got a copy of 2000 on vinyl finally.
For the new edition?
Yeah, the new edition.
Yeah,
I mean, I've finally come around on it a little bit. I don't love the album. It's got major issues. What I would like to have though is I would like them to re-record that with today's like production, same songs, same everything, just re-record it. I would love to hear what that sounds like. I feel like Brandon would be a better drummer for that album like that. Mm-hmm. The production would be a little bit better, and I think the songs aren't the issue. My issue is the vocals and the production. Other than that, it's like, there's plenty of songs I like on the album, but very unpopular opinion. People do not like my opinion on that album.
Okay.
I mean, at least you're saying that it sucks. I never like when people say that sucks. So
I used to say that a lot. I've said that on my channel many times.
But I mean,
I grow. I'm getting better at this, and I'm also better at listening to music. This songwriter's really good too.
Yeah, listen to that. It's good.
Let's see. What's your favorite band?
of all time.
Yeah, you have one?
Good
Can I
question.
give you 3 and I'll leave you alone?
Yeah, 3's great. What's your top 3?
Ramones, Green Day, Rancid.
Ramones, Green Day, Rancid?
Yeah. Because I wouldn't have met anybody if it wasn't for Green Day.
Dude, we were just talking about how Green Day was probably the reason that both of us, like specifically Nitty, mine was probably The Offspring, but between Dookie, Smash, and Out Come the Wolves, we probably wouldn't be the people we are today
Oh no.
without
Yeah.
those records.
I feel like, yeah.
Ramones is
Pumpkin
also
Drumming.
very. Oh, and no effect.
For
Pumpkin
me,
Drumming.
that was because the 1994 was the year that I really got introduced to punk, you know. So, although in the same year, my friend who I skated with gave me Out of Step on
hell yeah.
vinyl.
Love Minor
But
Threat.
at the time, I wanted clean, polished, poppy stuff, right?
Yeah.
I remember thinking to myself, like, these guys suck at playing their instruments. But you know, I was wrong, and I came back around to it later. But you know,
When I heard this song Minor Threat by them,
I wasn't ready to hear Minor Threat yet.
I was early to finish. I was late to start. I might be an adult, but I'm a minor at heart. I heard those lyrics, and I was like, oh, yeah, this is a band I like. I like the way he feels. I also don't want to
Yeah.
grow up. I also want to do like this. You know, fast forward 27 years, I'm sitting here in a venue talking to two people about punk music.
Yeah.
You know,
From completely different fucking backgrounds.
completely different
Yeah.
backgrounds.
And
But like,
that's the one thing I always loved about this whole thing. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, dude, this is Unity music, bro. Like,
yeah.
Operation Ivy is also another one that like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
that was a big
can't
one.
imagine how my life would be different if I didn't have them. Dude, another big band that was one that people don't often cite as a huge influence was the Suicide Machines, because they were
Yeah, it's true.
just catchy enough.
95, that was the year.
They pulled me in with their catchy ska stuff, but then if you listen to the lyrics, they're very, very politically driven.
Destruction by Definition was a crucial one. For me.
That album title has changed the way that I write stuff because I didn't understand it for a long time.
Yeah.
And then one day it just clicked. Oh, Destruction by Definition. I get it.
Did you like that record?
I haven't listened to it, to be honest.
You've never heard?
No.
Wow. Okay.
You like
Oh, yeah.
2000, bro?
That's wild.
I'm just kidding.
No, I'm not mad. I'm shocked.
I'm surprised.
You should listen to that.
Just because you're around our age, I thought maybe you would have.
I'll check it out.
Because it was popular at that time, you know.
Yeah,
At least here in the States.
The Van song.
Yeah.
Someone's on the ground with a walking down the street. 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
You know, like
Oh, yeah.
before, I wasn't saying like into AFI at all.
Okay.
My wife is huge into AFI.
Does she like the new album?
Not as much as the old stuff, but she likes the new one more than
The previous
first
couple,
one.
yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's a little dirtier to me, in my opinion. Like, you know,
Yeah.
if you know, kind of sounds like to me. There's this festival here, or there used to be one called Near Dark, which is kind of like a post-punk kind of deal.
That's a good name for a post-punk, like
Yeah.
gothy fest.
It
Yeah.
sounds a lot like a headliner band from that.
Yeah,
fest.
yeah.
Like if you tell me that ain't AFI, and you tell me, oh yeah, they're headlining.
Right.
That
Well, when
fest, it would make sense to me.
When I heard it, I was immediately like, yeah, I also like the Lost Boys
Yeah.
movie, and I also enjoy fucking
Bob Ross.
I like the
Yeah, I also like Bob Ross.
the bass seems to be like have like one of the from Overdrive and chorus.
Yeah, yeah.
So it sounds really cool. I can't remember the name of that one, but
The
it has
mu-
like a cool riff. Like
The music on that album is great. I don't like the vocals, but what's your favorite MXPX album?
Probably like probably Teenage Politics.
Really,
That's a good
really,
one.
really stuff.
That's a good one.
I mean, that, I like I like some of their major, like that one, and actually slowly.
That's my favorite. That's my
That
favorite
one
one.
is sick.
That's my
the
favorite
one
one.
everybody
That
likes.
one is sick.
Oh, really? Is that popular?
That's
Which
cool.
one?
Life in General is the one everybody tells me.
I mean, I think
I
Slowly
like-
Going Away the Buffalo is one that people like the most.
That's my favorite one.
I mean, I listened to them the whole way until what's the name of the record? The white one.
Oh yeah, it's got like the weird squares behind them. They're standing, like at a weird angle.
What's the name of that one?
Fish Islands.
Empress.
almost. Yeah, I know which record. That's a good record though.
Oh, the Ever Passing Moment.
Yeah. So have you heard their newest record?
Yeah.
It's
I like
it
it.
might be their best record objectively. It
I-
may not be
I
my
feel like
favorite,
it.
but it might be their best. It's so good. Yeah.
I'm gonna probably go.
No, you're
back a
good.
little bit,
No,
but
okay,
I'm
okay.
gonna see them in January.
That's awesome. But who?
Huh?
Who with?
With Nataris.
Oh, nice.
Wow, dude. That's gonna be it.
I'm not from Mexico.
Yeah, hell
No,
yeah.
handling business, bro.
Hell yeah.
See you later.
Thanks for hanging out, man.
Hey, say hi to going to say bye at the end.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
will.
for sure. I'm gonna go bother him for some bread a minute.
Yeah, he's boss again.
No, I gotta handle business, bro.
Woo! We did it. We did it. We spent 2 days together without killing each other.
I know. Only one bait sesh. You know, I've seen those shorts where the guy shows up with a towel. Did I ask you about this already?
No.
This guy knocks on the door and the dude opens it up and he's got like a towel in his hand and he's like, "Hey, what's up, man? Welcome to the bait sesh." And the guy's like,
on the
what's
couch.
up?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Is this your first one?" He's like, "Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm kind of nervous." Like, "Oh, don't be
You
nervous."
told me about that.
Ugh. Soggy toast, folks.
Yeah.
What's your favorite band, Nitty? I don't even think I know. Oh yeah, Husker Du.
I mean, it's difficult to say, but if I had to like really like think about, you know, all the qualities that constitute a favorite band and why, it would have to be them or like Leatherface.
Man, Leatherface is so good.
You know, Leatherface is definitely like one of my big ones.
I think Mush might be in my top 5 albums of all time
Yeah.
now.
Mush is a heavy record, man. It's very powerful.
Leatherface is a band that I think, had they had the personal, physical health within the band, and could have had one or two things break the right way,
Yeah.
they could have been humongous. Because look at the split records that they did.
Yeah.
Look at who they palled around with, and those people are incredibly successful.
Yeah, man.
And I think Leatherface is better than all of them.
That's the thing. It's like they're your favorite band's favorite band, kind of
Right.
kind of band. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's very much like I think everyone kind of pays homage to them, and they never really had the desire to do more than they did.
Right.
I think that's the thing with them. You know, they weren't as ambitious as other bands, and they just kind of for that reason had a very cult following. And
rabid fan base though. The people that
Yeah.
love that band.
if they ever came, I mean, I don't think they ever will anymore. But I think
If
they're
they
done.
came to the U.S., even if Frankie Stubbs came over here and did something with them, I would fly wherever I needed to fly to see that.
A lot of people would,
Yeah,
and that's the thing. I think that they completely sell out.
a bigger place than Gilman.
Yeah. You know, but
Yo, Gilman was way smaller than I expected.
yeah. It's funny. Me too. I think I just imagine it being bigger than it is because
Isn't that weird?
nowadays it's usually pretty empty.
Really?
Yeah. Unless a big act comes through, but Gilman's starting to book bigger shows. And,
Dude, that show last night was crazy. 2 days in a row, man.
Yeah. So I mean, I think if there wasn't a second night, that place would have been more full than it was.
Yeah. I think.
You know what I mean?
Sunday night. Excuse me, my stutter just pops in every now and then. I bet Sunday night was really insane.
Oh yeah, I think that we caught the less insane of the two.
For sure, and I had a lot of fun still.
So,
It was a lot of fun, man. It was a lot of fun. Okay, in regards to Husker Du, explain to me, like, break down. No, I'm not trolling, bro. I'm serious. Like, break down what it is about them that you like so much, and explain to me, like, what do I need to hear? Like, okay, we've already established that their first album is probably not the one who I should try to go into, right?
I mean, if you don't like noise,
But let's say I want to, like, give that band like a genuine. All right, this is it. I'm gonna give them a shot. Where do I start and why? And then explain to me, like, what it is about their music you love so much.
The thing with that band is that they have eras, right? A lot like AFI. So
A lot
it's
of
like
bands have eras, huh?
people like them for different reasons. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like you're talking about Jawbreaker with Rob. And you mentioned their major label album, right? That all their hardcore punk, like the punk fans that like that
Right.
record consider that their sellout record.
Yeah.
But the kids that were my age that were just getting into it were really like, whoa, this
Right.
is incredible, right? So it's like,
I've come around on them a lot.
huh?
I've come around on Jawbreaker a lot.
Yeah, you have. But not that you have to, but you
No, it's just a fact. I've come around on. I like 3 of their albums, whereas before
Yeah.
I liked half of one.
But no, with like this could do. It's like you really see them go through the whole progression of like being a noisy early American hardcore band into being a melodic, almost hardcore band. Like they're the ones that really introduced melody into hardcore in a way that no other band did. Yeah, definitely. I think that they're like the OG workcore band. You know what I mean? Like
Okay. You said Orcore?
yeah, I think that they're kind of like the template for melodic hardcore in a lot of ways because they just really added that to the American hardcore sound early on in like
Yeah.
'82. And they're an SST band, so it's like they frequently play with Black Flag, the Minutemen,
That's such a wild.
Circle Jerks. Those are the bands they toured with, all the
I
time.
like the Replacements. I think that's my entry level into Husker Du.
They're
It's
very
like listen to
different
them and listen to Jawbreaker a lot for a few weeks, and then dive back into Husker Du. Yeah, they're different, but
It's a different experience.
But I feel like they kind of go together.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see
So
that.
like, listen to those two bands a bunch.
Well-
Maybe the early stuff from both bands, and then dive into a
Yeah.
lighter side of Husker Du, and then start going backwards from there.
The thing with the Replacements and Husker Du were contemporaries of each other.
Right.
They came out of Minneapolis, the Twin Cities, St. Paul, at the same time, so they had like a rivalry, right? The Replacements weren't known to be as hardworking as a band as Husker Du. Husker Du was very.
Sorry,
Go ahead.
Hey, you said you just wanted to pound the bread toasted?
Just bread toasted plain, and then some barbecue sauce on the side, please. Thank you, Javi.
And they really just caught a break. I mean, they were like known to be just kind of like a drunk mess
Okay.
live. You know what I mean? Like
Replacements, right?
yeah, Replacements. They like play their instruments really well. They're very much just like a snotty rock and roll band that was hard to manage, but also like was barely held together by duct tape, but also like was also extremely good at what they did. So
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, and there was major labels courting them. Husker Du was like a touring machine. They were constantly gritting their teeth, and like the early American hardcore kind of circuit, just touring all the time.
Yeah, dude. When you have a
And,
mature, members of a band,
Yeah.
it'll make everything.
Yeah, that's
Everything.
fine, though. He's cool. Good.
Everything's different, man. Like,
Yeah.
if you take two bands that have drastically different behaviors within the group,
Right.
it changes everything, man.
Exactly.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's okay. No, that's you're on the same. So then even like there's like a documentary that if you wanted to watch, you could watch.
I would love to.
About both those bands actually.
The same documentary?
Yeah, and it talks about the kind of like split between the people that like the Replacements and like Husker Du, and how they had kind of like a rivalry going on at the time. It was friendly rivalry, but they
Yeah.
did, and they're both extremely to me, important bands, and I think for punk, American punk rock, important bands too. So they both did a lot for the bands that we love, and kind of again, they're both your favorite bands,
Right.
in their own right. So I would even call the Replacements, that first record, Sorry Mom Forgot to Take Out the Trash, a seminal kind of punk record, in terms of, that came out in 1981. And
That's so much older than that looks.
Yeah, and if you listen to it, I know that you don't hear this, but I definitely hear a lot of Operation 90's influence. I mean, Replacement's influence on Operation 90.
Yo, anybody who's watching this, like, just respond to that. Like, when we listened to that album for the show, he was saying that he thought he heard what could be Operation Ivy type sounds within that album, and I was like, what? Where? So just like, what do y'all think about that? Not that we're arguing about it, just like, I would love to know, are there other people that think that way? Do you? Because I find that incredibly interesting, because I didn't hear that at all. So
yeah, I think that Jesse Michaels sounds a lot like Paul Westerberg, at least early.
Oh, see, I don't even know that I was listening to it like that.
Yeah.
That would be a whole different listen, I think.
The guitar parts, the bass parts, a lot of the rollicking kind of bass and guitar sounds.
Man, that's wild, bro.
Yeah,
I'll have to give it another listen.
Yeah, I mean, just do yourself a favor, listen to Operation Ivy, right?
Right.
At least like half the record or whatever.
Darn.
And then go back and listen to Sorry Mom Forgot to Take Out the Trash. They're both very quick listens. And then you'll, I would ask you to look for the similarities between the records. But I mean, I think with punk is that there's so many different types that fall underneath the umbrella. So
dude, that's. I was gonna ask y'all when he was sitting here, what is your favorite subgenre of punk?
I mean, I don't want to speak for Javi, but I think he likes pop punk.
Yeah, like skate punk even.
Like
a less polished pop punk, like not Blink-182 and Neck Deep, but like MXPX, No Effects, Fat Epifat.
Yeah.
Pennywise.
I mean, again, I don't want to speak for him, but he also
that's an assumption.
His band that he plays in plays pretty straight ahead, kind of punk. Like.
Okay,
almost
stuff I like.
Posty kind of punk sound at times too. He'll talk to you more about it too. But so I don't know. Influence is weird with music.
Right. What's your favorite subgenre?
Oh man, it's hard to.
You don't have like a go-to where you're like on any given day this genre could pop up on your playlist and be like, this is it. That's all I needed. Mine's very obviously like 77 style.
I really like
punk rock and roll.
I like cold oil and the melodic kind of pop punk
like
stuff.
dark cold oil music and then melodic pop punk.
Yeah.
I fuck with that.
More probably melodic than pop.
I'm into the cold oil stuff to a degree that I've never ever anticipated.
Yeah.
I've got like deep cut cold oil stuff in my house that like nobody ever listens to. You might know them, but like.
Yeah.
I think it's cool that you routinely pull up a cold oil band and I'm the one person that's like, oh, I've actually heard of this.
Yeah,
because that's a genre I really love.
Yeah,
I mean, we connected on that early though.
We did.
I think Syndrome 81 when we were both like, yes, we both love this band.
I mean, I heard you listen to Syndrome 81 in the early days.
You were like, oh, you know this, and I'm like, yeah, I love it.
Of me listening to your podcast, and at the time I had just heard them too, and I was like, wow, this band was my top of 2022 band, Javi,
oh, bro, thank you, my man.
What's your favorite subgenre of punk?
I could say probably Irish, kind of like ska core-ish.
I almost said like Scott Gore a minute ago.
All right,
we were thinking it might be like skate punk
or pop punk.
No, I mean.
He's like, nah, kinda.
Probably those two. I could say probably. Because I could tell you the other day, I never really got into too much of like the fat scene as for like Black Wagon or stuff like that.
Sure, me neither, oddly enough.
But I liked a lot of my pop punk was more like, I don't know, the Queers, Bubblegum.
Yeah, there we go.
Experience.
Ramones core stuff.
Yeah, and of course, like, well, everybody fucking loves Surviving.
Right. How do you feel about like Leatherface type of bands? Not your stuff. You don't know much about it.
Not really. It's not kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, like, what style is that sort of?
I mean, I don't know. No idea. You know, No Idea record label. No idea.
I mean, I've heard of the label, but
Yeah, that I don't even know. That's how I would describe it. Was like no idea of records music.
Leatherface is a very like they're from the '80s, early '90s. They had a long career, but it's very melodic, but like heavy
Crunchy,
melodic.
dirty, melodic,
It's
rock and
crunchy,
roll,
melodic.
punk, like
Yeah.
it's
Motorheady, but also more.
yeah, but it's more emotional than Motorhead.
Yeah.
Like it's weird, man. It's beautiful music, dude. And his vocals, you can hear pain in that guy's voice.
Yeah,
man.
they're from the UK. Really cool guitar
okay.
stuff.
I think I can't remember the term. Like you said about it, like not Louisiana, but some kind of stuff.
Oh, like Florida, like yeah, like
Is that
like,
kind of scene?
Yeah, it's very
A
fest.
lot of the fest bands sound like them. Like
yeah, a lot of the fest bands
Oh,
copy
okay.
Leatherface.
Yeah. So the fest bands love that shit. Like Hot Water Music is a big Leatherface.
I
worship
love
band.
Hot Water music, bro. And I if I hadn't heard Hot Water, I wouldn't have heard Leatherface. So I have to say, like,
The gravelly vocals, you know.
oh, it's like my favorite stuff, dude.
That's tough.
There's a band called what's it? The Anchor. I think they're out of Austin.
Yeah,
they're like,
they're one of those fest bands.
dude, they are so good, bro. I love that heavy, melodic, passionate, like. It doesn't. There's like, what is different? What is different about Hot Water music and like The Anchor than Rancid? Like, there's a difference, and I can't even explain it because they're both like melodic punk rock and roll. But there's a difference, and I don't really know how to explain it.
Is that like, I mean, when Istanbul with that band, wasn't it the Chicken's band from?
Oh, Dead to Me.
Dead to
Yeah.
Me. Yeah, something like
Kind
that.
of,
Yeah.
kind of.
I would say Dead to Me is kind of more in that.
Yeah,
vein.
they're definitely
Leatherface.
closer to
I
that.
used
Yeah.
to see them back in the day. There was another band that played with them. I don't know if you guys have heard of them called Cobra Skulls.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Cobra Skulls are awesome.
They're from Sacramento.
Yeah, that's more of like a rock and roll, but yeah, it's heading that direction.
They're cool.
It's a sliding scale, bro.
Western Addiction was the other.
Oh yeah.
Western
Western
Addiction.
Addiction,
Yeah. They used to play together all the time.
There's
All those bands.
There's like a sliding scale of like
But,
this genre that you go from like skate punk all
I
the
think-
way over to like dad punk stuff.
I think that the difference between bands like Hot Water Music and Rancid is like the emo aspect of it.
Okay.
There's a more kind of personal, emotional quality to a lot of those fest Florida bands.
Okay.
Than there is like the Rancid stuff is a little bit more like.
There's also like
it's different. You know
There's
what
a key that they play in that Rancid and them don't play in. Like these bands, they sound more bright. But those bands have like a darker tone. It's a tonal
yeah.
difference. It's a tonal
Anyway.
difference.
No, you're okay.
Yeah, there's like a tonal difference.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
those,
yeah.
in those bands. Like
That's the thing. It's darker. Like when you hear like Leatherface play, it's not poppy like this. You know, it's melodic.
But you know, you lived in the Bay Area for a long time.
I'm from the Bay Area, yeah.
So, I'm sure you experienced the same thing. Like for the past, maybe 10 something years, there's been a lot of more, like, you could say kind of like a reconciliation between either fans of or whatever, or even probably even friends and peers of like big Bay Area bands like Green Day and Rancid, for instance. Like I remember when I was younger, you would go to a Rancid show and they basically were like, dude, what the fuck? Why are you going there? Kind of deal.
Oh,
Like
dude.
it was a lot of like, no, fuck them.
Like
it was very popular to hate them a long time ago.
Exactly.
Like you were. It was cool to like not like that kind of thing.
Yeah, dude, when I was young, I used to get heaps of shit from people for being a Rancid fan.
You know,
Dude, for a long time.
but lately, like, I guarantee you that if they do like some comeback at Gilman, they pack the fuck out of
Of
it.
course.
Oh yeah. Oh
Like,
yeah.
just like Green Day did it for there was a benefit show. Do you remember that one? There was like a print shop that got there was like a fire, and they did a secret show. Green Day.
Green Day did?
Yeah, do you remember that one?
I didn't go, but I remember hearing about it. I mean,
Yeah.
it was a secret. It was so much of a secret. I didn't fucking know about
But
it.
you know how like everybody talked shit about Erevan? I remember that people were like, well, dude, they
About
could
who?
have made it, at a bigger place and raised more money.
Oh yeah.
It was like this.
Yeah, no matter what you do, you're not gonna win
The
with
thing with
punks.
Green Day, so you asked about 124 Go Records and its connection to it.
Yeah, they play there too.
Yeah, so there's like an office or like a studio above the 124 Go.
Okay.
I think Billy Joe's son plays there.
Really?
Yeah, there's some version of Green Day that he's in with his son. I believe.
That record store was awesome, but yeah, Green Day does a lot more than people give them credit for the scene.
Oh, yeah.
But they do it on the under too, which is even cooler because they don't want the notoriety.
Right.
Yeah, he had the guitar shop.
Well, think about it. You know, with the money that he got, you know, he started Adeline Records.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then he
And I
put
got
on-
For a minute, he was running the Golden Bull too.
Right? I mean, so, you know, which was doing shows. Like, there was a venue, so.
Broken guitars.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, go also.
Now the coffee place, or well, the coffee business in
I
general.
think it's Mike Dern. I think it's the basis. But,
You know, but
all those dudes are cool though, in my opinion.
Yeah, they're definitely.
but
Pinhead Gunpowder just put out a new record too.
I mean,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I liked
Like,
it. It was
I really enjoyed it too. I mean, so he has time to still kind of do real Bay Punk shit. You know what I mean? Which I have a lot of respect for that. You know, even though he's a rock star.
like
you
a
know-
literal rock star
Right,
too.
right,
Like he's
yeah.
not even like.
but considering how huge they are, I mean, until maybe a few years ago, it wasn't like the craziest thing to see one of those dudes at a show.
That's wild.
Yeah, I saw them at I saw
You know what I mean?
Radioactivity actually. Billy Joe was
Really?
saying actually, yeah. Radioactivity is a band from
Dude, that band's good, bro.
and he was at the show.
What is about that?
Radioactivity.
Oh, okay. I don't
They're a fantastic band.
Dude, they're like,
From Texas.
are they really from Texas?
Yeah.
Austin, I guess. I don't
No.
know. I don't know. what-
Denton.
Oh, that actually,
Yeah.
I did know that. Yeah.
But anyway, so the point is that
Okay.
I've seen them around.
No, yeah, and they put they put the money where the mouth is.
Yeah.
You know, like they claim Bay Area, but they do shit for the
That's
for the
important
scene
to
in general.
have big people.
Yeah.
So you know, you can equate
I
that to the need of like the rich people in our country to help out like other smaller communities. It's the same thing in punk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're the guys with the money, so they help out the scene.
Right.
Like,
It's
you
like-
know, I'd make a public disclaimer to say, everybody, 99% of the people that volunteer at Gilman, volunteer there because you either want your band to play, or you want to learn booking, or you want to learn sound,
Yeah.
or you want to, whatever the hell you want to learn,
That's
or
right.
take sort of from there, you know what I
Right.
mean? In my case, I have zero shame saying, I wanted my bands to play, I
Yeah.
started volunteering, blah, blah, blah. Okay, dude, I used to see Tim's brother, Jeff, picking up cigarette butts with his hand. What did he want to do? Help his little brother's band getting a show? No, he didn't. He did it because he fucking cared about the place. That's one thing I respect about Jeff.
Always used to get the cigarette butts off the
He
back
used
of
to
the
claim the place with me. And again, like, what does he want out of that? He just wanted to meet me, and I respect that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Man,
I don't know you volunteered at Gilman. I have no idea.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't know that either. I mean, how would I know?
I don't know, man. Like, probably from like 09 until.
So you saw a lot of cool shows
Wow,
there.
yeah.
Limp,
Most of
Limp
them.
Wrist and fucking all
Oh,
the
Limp
bands.
Wrist, yeah.
Yeah.
That,
Who
did you
knows?
see that Cross Stitch Ties? Did you see that one?
No,
Like,
man.
That was cool.
I would have loved to see Kudos again. Good band.
Limp Wrist, I saw them also. What's the name of that? What's the name of the venue? The Eagle.
The Eagle, what is that?
The Eagle Tavern in San Francisco?
I don't know that. There's so many little clubs and bars that
Yeah,
shut
that
down. Like,
was cool.
in the Bay Area, there's so many.
Dude, Limp Wrist is a good band.
Yeah, they're good.
We played there with Defiance Centuries.
Yo,
That band was sick.
Defiance is awesome.
Yeah,
I get
that
that.
was cool.
From what I've heard, I like that band a lot.
Wait, how do you feel about oi music?
I do like it.
Yeah.
I always have.
Man, when I was young, dude, I didn't know there was a difference, dude. I kind of wish I was still in that kind of frame of mind. It was just punk rock to me, man. I like the Gnostic Front. I like the Sick of It All. I like the Business and the Bruisers. I like the Cockspar. I like Rancid. I like Defiance and the Unseen.
I'm seeing a trend in all these bands here.
What?
I got the red running through all these bands.
What is it?
Like it's like street punk. all of
Oh,
them.
yeah. But like, but within that, you have like a hardcore band. You got oi bands. You got regular.
Agnostic Front is pretty like although they're a hardcore band, they're pretty
But many times
Street punky.
the fans make the division rather than the musicians.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I've seen
that's
fucking-
really what it is.
I've seen fucking Sick of It All opening for Rancid in Chicago at the Metro. Sick
what
of It All
that's-
destroyed the place. All the kids are fucking dead, dude, and then Rancid goes, and of course they fucking killed it too. So you know, it's and I think
The
they
Metro is the venue I'd like to visit one day.
that place was cool.
I've seen AFI videos from it, and it was like, oh, I wish I could be there.
that's like a classic Chicago punk
It's
band.
really cool because like the hotel is like right there. You
There's
got
also-
the lake, and the venue is like right here.
What's the other venue in Chicago? The Empty Bottle? Is that still on? I don't know.
Man.
The Fireside Bowl? I think the Fireside.
Yeah. That place still exists.
Does it?
What's the name of that one?
Fireside Bowl.
Yeah, the Fireside Bowl.
It was a bowling alley. That was a punk venue.
Oh, dude, I'm so dumb. I always wonder why it was called Fireside Bowl.
And that's a bowl. You played a giant fucking.
No, I just thought it was a name that somebody came up with, bro. I don't know.
Nah, I get it. You're tired.
That's hilarious. Man, it's been an hour, man. I'm gonna wrap this podcast episode up. We'll just hang out and talk.
Sorry if you're bored.
Javi, bro. It's good meeting you, man. It's good meeting you in person, bro. Nitty, it's been
real.
fucking awesome, brother. I'm glad to be around you guys, man. I'm glad to know you.
Hopefully sometime we can pay a visit over there.
Oh, bro, anytime you guys come down, let me know. We'll take care of
I
you.
want to check out your shop for sure.
Dude, that'd be awesome. Dude, having my friends like you guys that are out of the state in my store would be like massive to me.
Sick.
Yeah.
I'd love to come out.
Y'all, we're gonna get out here. We'll talk privately in a minute, but you guys be good, man. This has been a really good day. It's hitting me, dude. I'm starting to get tired.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a long night, bro. It's gonna be a long night.
Oh, you'll be alright. Just go sleep at the airport.
I'm gonna end up reading them damn zines and those books I bought. I bought 4 books and 2 magazines today. Oh man. Anyways, love you guys. See y'all later.
Peace.